Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to the Chupacabra Tutorials channel. I'm your host Larry, and today I'm going to teach you how to scan the heavens in the new 0.9.0 version of Voices of the Void, because they changed all the stuff around, including changing the orientation of where all the consoles are. They put them in order of use from left to right. But the first thing you gotta do is grab one of these empty tapes if you're going to be scanning for signals. And this thing over here with the headphones, you're going to slap this in the empty slot. That's where we're going to save our signals into. The next thing we got to do is go over here to this computer. We've got to scan the heavens for signals. But we're going to start by clicking this red button right here. That's going to give us control of the red cursor. And then we're going to scan by hitting shift for a signal. And then here, down here is a signal. And then we're going to have to triangulate. So we're going to click in, we're going to take control of the green cursor. It helps if these are closer, but they're not always close. And once you've paid for some cooldown reduction, you can actually hit 1, 2, and 3 in order to summon these cursors to the signal, using this cooldown at the bottom of the screen. But I'm not doing that right now because it happens to be really close. I'm going to hit enter. Once I hit enter, these things are going to form a literal triangle to triangulate. And then as long as this signal ping is in the middle of the triangle, at least a little bit, it should manage to actually figure out that there's a signal there. As long as the signal doesn't fade before it's done with its animation. Then if it hits a success, you can actually watch as these satellite dishes start to move in tandem. So it's actually kind of cool. They all are actually physically moving in the world. Then once this starts to say that there's like blurry nonsense, you're ready for step 2. So then we move on to console number 2. This one covered in what looks like a bunch of radar stuff. Now we need to scan for the signal and like zero in on it by adjusting the polarity and the frequency. So we're going to turn on switch number 1. That's the polarity. That's the spinny bit. And then we're going to grab the middle dial, and we're just going to spin that to see if there's a signal on this frequency. The frequency is split right here in the polarity direction into left, right, and center. Currently it's on center, so we're going to turn it to left, and then we're going to wait and see if this responds. If it does, we're in the right place. If not, we're going to continue changing it until it behaves. So I'm going to slow it down when it gets real close and the line starts to fill up, and you see this F polarity number here. We want that to be as close to 100% as we can. So we're going to look at that while we're holding this. We're going to try to get it to close to 100. 99 is perfectly fine. Anything higher than 95 is brilliant. Don't worry about it if it's below, not 100%. You're not usually going to get perfectly 100%, and you're going to drive yourself crazy trying. Next is this other one. This one controls the bottom one here. We're going to pay attention to this number. Starting at 2%, which means we're already close. So we're actually going to start with the number 1. This one's really sensitive in this new version of the game. So it starts out going slow, which means you're close, but then it just starts zipping really, really fast. So that's why we're going with the number 1 controller as opposed to the number 10. So now we have to go into the negatives because we passed it. We're just going to zero in on it. There we go. And basically the way that you control it is you hold this with E, and then you use your mouse wheel to adjust the number up or down. As you get closer, dial it back down. As you get further away, dial it up. You can also go into reverse by going into the negatives. So once you've got those both dialed in to close to 100, you should be good. You might notice that these fluctuate a little bit, and they'll fluctuate even more during a storm. Don't worry about it, just keep an eye on it and make sure they're as close to 100 as you can. When you get money, you can go to the upgrades, and somewhere in here is something called a storm shield. You can buy a storm shield, and it'll keep that from being affected during thunderstorms. I just forget where it is. Somewhere in your upgrades, I believe. Or is it database? No. Store. Storm shield. Ah, physical module storm filter. 225 points. You actually have to install this now. I'll have to show how to do that in another tutorial. Anyway, this is downloading. Once this is done, we'll be able to slap it in this machine, save it, and then send it off. Later, you'll be able to use this machine to refine it, but you gotta pay for that, so we're not gonna do that yet. The moment you pay for it, these people that you work for on the computer are gonna start asking for it. So don't do that until you're ready. And I would suggest not doing that until you've got some upgrades on like your download speed so that this goes faster. So we're gonna pause for a little bit and come back to this once it's done downloading. Alright, so this is just about done. Looks like we're scanning an asteroid of some variety. And once it's done, we can hit this green save signal button and it sends it over here and we can be like, what does it look like in this spectrometer? But it's gonna sound like crap and it's gonna look like nothing until we refine it with this. So for right now, we're just gonna hit this orange button here, import export, to save it to this drive, pick up the drive, and then we're gonna slap it in the box, and then we're done with scanning for today. Then we can put this lid back on this box, pair it with this drive, turn it into our bosses, and finish our daily task, which is part of why we need to do that. Now, keep in mind, once you get enough upgrades that this process goes really quick, you can put in bonus drives to sell if you want, and they'll give you extra money for it. You can just keep scanning and scanning all day. And once you get the robot that helps you do all that, it makes it so you can just sit here all day scanning and doing other tasks while the scan downloads. So you just make money and clean up your base and decorate if you want and explore. So that'd be it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Voices of the Void 0.9.0. I've been your host, Larry. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And this has been how you do scanning. I'll do refinement in another tutorial just because I haven't unlocked it in this version of the game yet. And I'll catch you later. Bye, everybody, and have a good one.